Recently, somebody asked me how I respond to someone telling me I am a traitor to my own race because I decided to become a Muslim. Now, honestly, I've had this said to me quite a few times. I've been told I'm a traitor to my own race. I've been told that my family will probably absolutely hate me. My family are going to disown me, that I don't deserve to be in the UK, that I should leave and go back to my own country, and a whole host of other things, including people actually telling me that my husband should leave me. Now, when you're faced with comments like this, obviously they are really hurtful and they make you feel some kind of way. However, in reality, the majority of these comments happen online because people don't have the courage to say this to your face, because they know that if they did say this to your face, all you have to do is call the police, report them for their Islamophobia, and then they'll be saying bye-bye and hello to a prison officer. But irregardless as to knowing what they're saying is wrong, it still really hurts. So how do you deal with that feeling, and how do you actually respond to these people? Number one, for me, the biggest thing to remember is to try and treat them with the respect and dignity that you would like to be treated with, because irregardless as to what they're saying, what their beliefs are, or how their words make you feel, they still deserve respect and to be treated with dignity. And the second thing is to always remember that, inshallah, when someone says something horrible to you, you're going to get a good deed for that. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to see you going through that trial. And inshallah, he's going to go, here you go, have a good deed for someone telling you you're a race traitor. Me personally, I've had so many of these. I choose to put myself on the internet. I choose to talk about Islam, which gets me a lot of hate in return. But alhamdulillah, it's fine. I have my husband and I have a really good support system around me. And I think that's really important, because for me, I need to talk about things to get it off my chest, whether that's to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or whether that's to my husband or both. Having someone there to talk to and to confide in is really important. Going into sujood, crying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can make you feel, inshallah, so much better. But irregardless as to whatever you get told, whether you get told you're a race traitor, whether you're failing your country, or whatever it may be, just remember to put your deen over your dunya. Because you see these people, on the day of judgment, you know what they're going to be doing. You know that if this act of what they're saying to you is what is actually true in their heart, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to see that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to see that the way that they treat you. And on the day of judgment, they're going to have to answer for that. And how do you think that's going to go? If you are thinking about becoming a Muslim, but you are really scared, or you are really nervous to do it because you're fearful of what people might say, my biggest thing to you would be to ask, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was in front of you right now, today was the day of judgment, and he went to you, why did you not take your shahada? Why were you scared? What response